Well, this morning on Fox and Friends, we're joined by retired members of the U.S. military's most elite fighting force, the Navy SEALs. Operating as a sniper, Brady Duke deployed to Afghanistan in support of the war on terror. Derek Von Orden served 5 combat deployments during his 26-year career. Eli Crane joined the Navy just days after the September 11th attacks 20 years ago and served 5 wartime deployments. Morgan Luttrell deployed multiple times to Iraq and Afghanistan during his 14-year military career. And Ryan Zinke led a force of over 3,500 special operations personnel in Iraq. They have all now taken on the same mission to take on Capitol Hill in Congress. Brady Duke is running for Florida's 7th congressional district. Derek Van Orden is running for Wisconsin's 3rd congressional district. Eli Crane is running for Arizona's 1st congressional district. Morgan Luttrell is running for Texas' 8th. And former Interior Secretary Ryan Zinke is running for Montana's 2nd congressional district. Good morning to all you guys. Thanks for joining us today.
Good morning.
Well, good morning, Steve. It's great to be here.
Thank you. Good morning.
Indeed. All right, Ryan, let's start with you. You were Secretary of the Interior. You've already been in Congress. Why on earth would you want to go back to Washington, D.C.?
Well, the SEAL motto is never quit. So I think we face, some crisis. A lot of my friends say, look, the U.S. is falling apart. It can't be fixed. It certainly can be fixed. Look, America's a great country. I think we need red, white, and blue. This is what the SEALs do, the Special Forces do. And we've also given the blood oath to the Constitution of the United States. And that means a lot. The fight for freedom never ends, but remember, liberty always wins. I'm excited to be, with the special operations groups. And look, there's no one better in crisis than SEALs, Special Forces, and we're going to win, and we're going to save America.
Brady, what did you learn as a Navy SEAL that would prepare you for Congress?
You know what I learned as a Navy SEAL? We go through high-intensity training. We adapt to stress really well, and I think we perform our best under stress. We learn to prioritize and execute and take decisive action when there's dire consequences, and I think that's absolutely what needs to happen at this point in our country. That's where we are. We need to take action, and that's why these men are on the screen with me. We see the same things happening in our country, and it makes us nervous for our families. I'm a father of 5. I cannot imagine where we are going to be in 20 years. And so I am taking this opportunity to throw my hat in the ring and serve my country. I'm called to service.
Right. Derek, what about you? As a Navy SEAL, you're trained to go out and get something accomplished. It seems like in Washington these days, nothing ever seems to get done. Everybody's just yelling at each other. That's
right. Hey, listen, we call it the SEAL teams for a reason. There is no individual Navy SEAL. And the guys here on screen with me, they're an example of that. What we do as Navy SEALs is we prioritize things. And in this case, the mission is America. So we are capable of putting the mission before ourselves. We've all proven that multiple times up and to the point of risking our lives for our nation. So these folks are going to do everything we possibly can to make sure that America is a better place for our children and grandchildren. I have 4 kids and 6 grandkids, and I want this nation to be a place worth living in. And right now is the time in history where we need to step up, not sit on the sidelines, and get in the game for our country and for our families. And that's exactly what we will do as Navy SEALs in Congress.
Eli, you served proudly as a Navy SEAL. You've got a good life in Arizona. What would your mission be if you got to Congress?
Well, thank you. It's great to be with you. Just like the rest of these guys have said, my mission will be to serve this country and try and turn this country around. Unfortunately, it seems to a lot of Americans as if this country is going off a cliff with our foot on the gas, and that's why I'm encouraged to be here with these guys today. We didn't plan this. This is just another example of men that bleed red, white, and blue, who have seen what's going on, who are willing to answer the call one more time. And for all of you out there listening and watching, this is a good start, but it's just a start. We're going to need your support, and we're going to need the people of this country to get off their couches, get into their local governments, get into their school boards, take back Congress, and take back the White House if we want to turn this country back around.
All right. And finally, the segment, Morgan Luttrell. I know you come from a family that's dedicated to service in the Navy. Why do you want to go to Congress?
I don't. it's most certain. I don't think any of my teammates on the screen with me today want to either. It's just most certainly out of necessity. We've fought so diligently to defend our country and everything that we believe in, and we've seen things that other folks haven't seen. And unfortunately, the rail that our country is on right now, we have to bring our country back to center. And most certainly, that's why we're all running, because we believe so much in the red, white, and blue.
Right. All right. Guys, stick around because we've got more questions for each of you. And thank you very much for joining us from all around the country. More with the 5 Navy